From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaumburg. Pretty decent win streak on the line in this one, Chris.
This team has been doing all the little things right now. Being able to hit in situations and hit with runners in scoring position. When you look over the course of a long season, if you're going to be successful, it's doing the little things right.
So just about set now. And our pitcher tonight, Chris Bassett.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a pop-up. Horwitz settles underneath it, makes the catch, and there's one gone. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Anthony Volpe.
Well, this club has started to lean on him. He's got 10 RBIs in his last 10 games. So this is a guy, when you need some momentum, got some runners on, you want him at the plate. He's been clutch, and he's been delivering big time.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Bassett, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a cutter, a curve, a slurve, and he works in a changeup. Got it. That's out number 2. Two outs, base is empty. And next for New York, Aaron Judge. That one misses. 1-0. Right through there for a strike. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to it.
And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down. 1-2-3. Yanks held in check. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Rogers Center. Today's starting pitcher, Nestor Cortez Jr. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Bo Bichette. The wind of the pitch. Swung on, belted. Verdugo ranging back. Grabs it right up against the wall. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. They're facing a guy today who is a strike thrower. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so they're going to have to work hard to generate base runners.
And when you've got a strike thrower like this guy on the mound, you can't be overly patient as a hitter because the umpire is generally going to give him the benefit of the doubt. So you got to go up there, understand what's in his repertoire, be aggressive in what you can handle. And you
high fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. And that should be extra bases. And that's a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Big game last night. He went 4 for 5. Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. That'll fire up the dugout. That's his 4th home run of the series. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 1 out, nobody on. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Spencer Horwitz. Ground ball to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Dalton.
And now it's Dalton Varsho.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
And that one pulled foul. 2 down, nobody on. That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. Throws to second, but he's in there easily. That makes it a 15-game hitting streak. And there's some buzz about it now, Singy.
It's nothing crazy, but it does say a lot about how well he's seeing pitches and really making solid contact, barreling up the baseball at times, and everything it seems he's hitting hard. As hot as he is, I could see this streak going for a little while longer.
Now it's going to be Ernie Clement. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. The run comes in from second. It's 3-zip. And that's a 2-out double. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Well struck left field, and he brings it into the warning track. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We move to the second in Toronto. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Yankees nothing. Back now in Toronto. Here's Juan Soto.
The right fielder.
Oh, good luck fooling this guy. Soto has more walks than strikeouts every season going back to 2020. They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame.
And a foul ball. The wind and the pitch. That's to third. And that squirts through. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts off the second with a double.
And if you're the pitcher, you can't be frustrated. You know this is going to be the toughest batter that you face tonight, and you're going to have to face him a couple of times. So you just tip your cap and hope that you can get the next guy out.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
No ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
And there's 1 down. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
on the ground. And that one handled. The flip to the pitcher covering, and there's 2 down. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the second game of the series. In the air to left center. And he goes airborne to make the catch.
That one was ticketed for the gap, but couldn't get through security. Great job there of leaping, making the catch, and ending the inning.
And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Cortez back to work. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with a hit in every game. I mean, he's running his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no easy task. This guy's grinding out at bats. He's figuring out ways to put the ball in play and just as well do it with some authority.
Now the left fielder.
Really strong hitting performance recently, working on a nice 11-game hitting streak.
Line drive, base hit. The throw to third. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
Back to the top of the lineup. Bo Bichette up to the dish. He's 0 for 1. There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down into the gap. 1 run is in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out. That makes it a 15-game hitting streak. And there's some buzz about it now, Singy.
It's nothing crazy, but it does say a lot about how well he's seeing pitches and really making solid contact, barreling up the baseball at times, and everything it seems he's hitting hard. As hot as he is, I could see this streak going for a little while longer.
Next is the speedy first baseman. This one smacked out to left center. Base hit, and a run comes in.
Job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Nestor Cortez Jr. out of the game, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. On the mound now, Tim Mesa.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's already homered in this game. Smash to the left side. Volpe throws it to first in time. That's out number 1, and a run comes in to score. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Spencer Horwitz. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at-bat.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like Everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
On the ground, right side, and 2 away now. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho, doubled in his first AB. That one ripped right center field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner from third comes across. It's 7-0. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Ernie Clement getting ready to hit. In there, and it's 0-1. And the pitch. And a base hit up the middle. The throw in around third. Tries to get back and save.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. 2 gone with runners at the corners. Here's George Springer. Fly to left his first time. He swings and fouls one off. Swings here and blasts one left field, and it hits the fence. 1 run across. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
First and third, 2 away. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. High grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's 9-0.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's the left fielder. Singled and scored his first time. That one hammered center field. That's back. That's long gone. A 3-run dinger. His 9th homer of the year. It's 12-0.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
On the bump, Phil Bickford.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
So the batting order turns over. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Bo Bichette. Out to short. Toss to LeMahieu, and Bichette is retired. Out, and thank goodness the inning is at last over. But they put a 9 spot up on the board here to open up a big lead. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Blue Jays 12, Yankees nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning. Here's Alex Verdugo.
Verdugo.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Verdugo gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That one lifted to left. Under it. He makes the grab.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
And now Anthony Volpe. He popped out his first time. And it's fouled away. Volpe, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting leadoff in today's game. A former first-round pick back in 2019.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at-bat.
Got it by him for the K.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Has a beat on it. Corrals it. And that is that. One left for the Yankees. Hasn't been their day. It's 12-0. Set for the bottom of the third. Now at the plate, number 9. It's interesting. He plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And there's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. We often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Stepping in, swings and blasts one deep to left center, and that one is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 14-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ball.
And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Spencer Horwitz. Left field. Makes the grab, one away.
The center fielder, number 25.
And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Now a fly ball to right center. Soto going after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two away.
Third baseman, Ernie.
2 outs, base is empty. So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. Hard hit, left field, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Runner at first with 2 away. And the batter is George Springer. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. The throw, nicely done for the out.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Back here at Rogers Center as we go to the top of the fourth. And stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts. You know, these Yankees, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Bichette makes the catch, and there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder,
Juan Soto now. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. That one blasted deep to right. That's going back. Back some more. Out of here. Juan Soto goes deep. Third home run of the season, and they've got their first run. It's 14-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
One out, base is empty. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. On the ground to third, Clement. And they take care of Stanton for the out.
the catcher, number 39, Jose Trevino.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Jose Trevino, grounded out his first time. And ball one. One run across in the frame so far. Top half of inning number 4. This one high in the air to left center. Varsho tracks it down for the out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And midway in the 4th, it's Major League Baseball on the show.
Can't understand why they all on me. I'm crazy. Don't get involved with me. I drop the top and feel this autumn breeze. You need gas too. We can't be all on E.
Bottom 4, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. And a pitch. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Could be extra bases. And it gets by him. And he's into second with nobody out.
Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone. He was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Now the left fielder, he's already homered here in this one. Should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score, and they extend their lead.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
And that's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The relay throw. Tries to get back and save.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And here's the first baseman. 3 for 3's doubled twice and single. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Soto gets it back in quickly. Stop sign goes up at third, and the bases are loaded.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Here's a rocket to right field. And it one-hops the wall. He pulls into second as they score a pair on the play. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
New pitcher for the Yankees, Scott Efros.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
Now it's the second baseman, Spencer Horwitz. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. One runs in. The second run scores, and the lead continues to grow. Save! Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Siggy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Yeah, the batter now, Dalton Varsho. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. A gigantic blast. Home run number 10 on the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 21-1. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Next to hit, Ernie Clement. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. This one smoked on its way out of here. They go back-to-back, and they add to the lead. It's 22-1. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And now the right fielder, George Springer, 1 for 3. Pulls that one foul.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They've been delivering when it matters most, batting over .750 with runners in scoring position so far. It's been impressive to watch.
That one ripped. And it's out of here. A solo shot. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. It's 23-1.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. The pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what.
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Ron Marinaccio. He's into the game with the bases empty. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. That's a laser base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So man aboard. Here's the left fielder. And that one in the air center field. Makes the grab, one down.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
So the lineup flips over. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. Off the wall, should be extra bases. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
1 down. Down the number 2 hitter. 4 for 4, 2 doubles and 2 singles. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score, and they extend their lead.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
1 out, runner at second. And next is the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. A massive home run. Make that 4 homers in the inning. It's 27-1. Zingy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with his swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
New pitcher on now, Mark Leiter Jr. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Leiter Jr.
Base is empty, 1 away. And next for Toronto, Spencer Horwitz. And a superb diving catch.
Now the
So a great diving catch, and that was only possible because of the route he took to get there, right, Chris?
Yeah, StatCast shows us just how efficient that route to the ball was. In fact, that's about as good as it gets, pretty much a direct line to it. And perhaps he was a wide receiver in a different life, I don't know. But, man, great job to hold on.
This one swung on and hit well, way back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So 2 down, and now for the Jays, Ernie Clement.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. That was blasted to the moon. They are unloading here their 5th homer of the inning. It's 29-1. Chris Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So 2 away with nobody on. George Springer next up for the Blue Jays. Down the middle for a strike. It's 0-1. The wide to kick the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Gets it to first. That one ends the onslaught and the inning. 15 runs. That's the final tally as they explode on offense. On to the top of the 5th we go. Toronto leads this one 29-1. Back now in Toronto. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Oswaldo Cabrera. Bassett back to work. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
This one in the air. Settles under it. Puts it away for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder,
Alex Verdugo stepping in now for the Yankees. Reached on an infield single his first time. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
now batting, the first baseman, DJ.
Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Toronto catcher. Kirk.
No matter what, you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Now the left fielder. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Luke Weaver up and loosening in the pen. Kirk aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit in the air, center field. Judge getting an angle on it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Bobichette next up for the Blue Jays. That one ripped. Verdugo running hard. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
2 on with 1 out, and now the first baseman. Out towards right center. That's well struck. 1 run is in, and that one's off the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate, and the lead continues to grow.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
The new pitcher in the game, Luke Weaver.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Up next.
Next is the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Judge going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. Relay to third. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Tag, and he's out. Trying to get back, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors. No one left. And we're back. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Anthony Volpe.